Commissioners, please take your seats for the 5:45 zoning public hearing.
That's now or...
Welcome everyone to the Thursday, June 11th, 2026 zoning public hearing. At this time, Mr. Clerk, please take the roll call.
Mr. Clerk, you have 16 members present and 5 absent.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. I will declare that a quorum is in attendance. At this time, Mr. Clerk, please read the call of the meeting.
Public hearing for the comprehensive plan prepared by Inspire Placemaking Collective and as adopted by the Blount County Regional Planning Commission on February 27th, 2025, and again as amended on February 26th, 2026.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. At this time, I will declare the zoning public hearing to be open. I've got one card. Mrs. Nahigian, are you speaking on the comprehensive plan? All right, please come forward at this time. Speakers, remember you have 3 minutes. Please address the commission as a whole or the chair, not individual commissioners. Please tell us your name, the district in which you live, and you have 3 minutes.
Thank you. Good evening, commissioners. I'm Joy Nahigian, and I live in District 5. Thank you. Okay, thanks so much. So I'm here to tell you thank you for letting us talk about this comprehensive plan. We've been following it for quite a while when they had the workshop and asked for input from our citizens. We really appreciate that. So I just wanted to say that, first of all, I emailed each of you some of our thoughts about the comprehensive plan and maybe some of the gaps, and I just wanted to highlight a few of those. So our concern is, and my husband David is here too, is that the comprehensive plan establishes updated goals and expectations, but many of the regulations currently guiding the development were created decades ago, and they don't fully support the vision that we've adopted so far. The plan is only as effective as the ordinances that implement it. So there are 3 areas I'd encourage you all to prioritize. First, modernize the zoning regulations. Current zoning should align with the new land use framework so that growth occurs intentionally rather than reactively. We should strengthen protection for rural landscapes, discourage highway strip development, and ensure that growth patterns reflect the character that residents want to preserve. Updating maps alone is not enough. We need standards that actually shape outcomes. And then second, to strengthen infrastructure coordination. Growth should occur where roads, water, sewer, and public services can reasonably support it. Development approvals should be more closely tied to infrastructure capacity so that existing residents are not left absorbing the consequence of growth that outpaces public investment. This is not anti-growth, it's responsible growth. Third, protect natural resources that make Blount County so unique and wonderful. Our streams, farmland, scenic views, open space, and foothills are not renewable sources or assets once they're lost. Strong protections for stormwater management, tree preservation, open space, and environmentally sensitive areas should become part of the implementation strategy rather than optional considerations. And finally, I respectfully ask that this process include a clear implementation roadmap with timeless priorities and measurable steps so residents can see how the comprehensive plan moves forward from vision to reality. Growth is coming whether we plan for it or not. So the real question is, will growth shape Blount County Or will Blount County shape its growth? Thank you for your time and service.
Thank you. Anyone else wish to speak on the comprehensive plan? Please raise your hand. Yes, sir, in the back.
But can you hear me okay? My name is John Rush, and I live off of Ellajoy Road. I moved to Blount County in 1980. I've lived here since then, and I followed planning and zoning for many years. I've been to the public meetings about zoning to the planning, and I'm very grateful for what happened. So one of the main reasons why I came here is to say thank you all for having good zoning and doing a comprehensive plan. Blount County is one of the most beautiful counties in the country, and if you just go next door to Sevierville, you can see what lack of planning does. So I do appreciate what's been done by the Planning Commission, what's been done by you all and the group that coordinated the study, so I want to say thank you for that. But I would like to reiterate what that nice lady said before. I have a master's degree in city and urban planning. You can do a plan, but you've got to have an implementation. So there's several key things in this county that I think we need to look at, and one of which is traffic. I live on Ellajoy Road, and I was driving to the meeting today, and there was a person with a trailer whose wheels barely fit between the lines, and he dropped a wheel, and the stuff went flying everywhere, and there's almost an accident. So I think one thing in implementation would be in section 3.1 of the recommendations is to establish a coordinating committee that could possibly look at traffic issues in the county. If the county's going to spend any money, extra money, fund balance money on transportation, it should spend it on improving our local roads, I think. So once again, I have a minute and a half left, but thank you again. I just wanted to say thank you all for doing this and having a vision for the future.
Thank you, sir. All right, Mr. Roden, you want to come up next?
Hi, I'm Steve Roten, and I'm in District 4. So I wanted to share an experience that I've had that I think supports the first person who spoke tonight. And that is, before I get there, actually, I wanted to thank you all for all the work that's been done on this comprehensive plan. Looking over that report, it's exhaustive in so many respects, and so there's so much work that's gone in, so I thank you for that. If the plan passes, my experience has been that the balance between the goals needs significant effort expended. For example, the developments of Manor in the Foothills with its 300 homes, and Best Farms with its 280 homes, is my understanding. Now, these figures might be slightly wrong. I'm not 1,000% sure on that, but both of these large developments are off of Best Road. And so I know the plan hasn't been implemented yet, but here's an example, I think, of where some of the goals that the plan has have been overstepped, such as the rural character and the balanced growth have kind of overstepped what I think the hopes are for the plan. And so that balance that I think y'all are trying to strike between these competing interests, and that we've all have cherished and enjoyed for years, I think have been lost in this case. And so I'm hopeful that as these things move forward, that the implementation phase will have significant effort in that direction, such that the balance that has been kind of lost in this one case will be better struck in the future. And so thank you for your time, and thank you again. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir. Anyone else who wishes to speak to the comprehensive plan, please raise your hand. All right, seeing no further hands, I will declare this zoning public hearing to be closed. Without objection, this meeting is adjourned.